And here we are in the next video. So check it out. We are going to cover something as a service, or XaaS. So let's get started. So we're talking XaaS, right? It's a collective term, and it's going to refer to the delivery of anything as a service. So it encompasses many products, tools, and technologies that vendors deliver to users as a service over a network, typically the internet, as an alternative to providing them locally or on-site to an enterprise. So this umbrella term refers to service offerings that are accessed as needed and financed using a pay-as-you-go cloud computing pricing model. So XaaS offerings can scale up or down as needed with IT services delivered on demand by a managed service provider. SaaS, software as a service. This is an early example of the as-a-service delivery model. Of course, SaaS and XaaS both refer to the delivery of a cloud service. But here's how they compare. XaaS is the more general term, right? So there are many different types of XaaS deployment models. The three main ones are SaaS, Platform as a Service, PaaS, and Infrastructure as a Service, IaaS. SaaS is a cloud-based software distribution model in which a cloud provider hosts applications and provides them to users over the internet as a service. So yeah, it is one of the three main cloud computing deployment models and a commonly referenced one. There are many types of XaaS. So here's some examples of XaaS. Some of the more common examples would be SaaS, which includes a range of applications such as Google Apps, Microsoft Office 365, and Salesforce. PaaS providers deliver hardware and software tools to users over the internet. So PaaS offerings such as Amazon Web Services, the AWS, Elastic Beanstalk, Apache Stratos, Google App Engine, and Salesforce's Heroku and Salesforce Platform all typically provide pre-configured virtual machines and other resources for application development and testing. IaaS is a model where a cloud provider provides IT infrastructure such as storage, server, networking services over the internet to customers on a subscription basis. Now, examples of IaaS offerings include AWS Elastic Compute Cloud, Google Compute Engine, and Microsoft Azure. Of course, there are many other examples of XaaS, such as Authentication as a Service, or AaaS. So this uses cloud services for identity and access management. Containers as a Service, or XaaS, enables the deployment and management of containers using container-based virtualization. Database as a Service, or DBaaS, provides access to database platforms through the cloud. Public cloud providers like AWS and Azure have DBaaS offerings. Device as a Service, or DaaS, is when a third-party vendor offers PCs, smartphones, and other mobile computing devices as a paid service. Then we have Disaster Recovery as a Service, or DRaaS. This enables cloud providers to help organizations regain functionality after a disaster. Function as a Service, or FaaS, enables cloud customers to develop applications, deploy functionalities, and only be charged when the functionality executes. Malware as a Service, or let's say it all together, MaaS. So this is a type of security SaaS delivered over the public cloud to help organizations guard against ransomware, as well as distributed denial of service. VMware App Defense is an example of MaaS. Network as a Service, or NaaS, is hosted network infrastructure provided by a third party. Storage as a Service, or STaaS, provides application, data, and backup storage systems in the cloud. Unified Communications as a Service, or UCaaS, is hosted software that supports synchronous and asynchronous communication from any device. UCaaS facilitates team collaboration. All right, so here's some of the main benefits of XaaS. Cost-effective. So cloud service models cut costs and simplify IT deployment. Organizations cut back on their IT infrastructure using fewer servers, hard drives, network switches, as well as software deployments in their data centers. Less physical overhead. So services mean less physical overhead, such as space, power, and cooling. So this translates to reductions in IT staff and enables IT to focus on more important projects and business processes to provide a better customer experience. Additionally, the use of outside services rather than deploying on-premises technology shifts many capital expenditures to operational expenditures. Technical support. With XaaS, the third-party provider's staff provision, maintain, upgrade, and troubleshoot the service. As a result, customers can reduce their own on-premises support personnel. Scalability. Services can scale up or down depending on business needs. So yeah, there's going to be some challenges. XaaS business concerns and challenges can include these as well. Resilience and internet reliability. Customers depend on the XaaS provider's infrastructure. Disruptions in service are a potential issue. Visibility. So customers have limited visibility into and control over the service provider's environment and infrastructure. Vendor lock-in and dependence. Customers depend on the service provider to provide consistent service. However, providers can go out of business, be acquired, discontinue a service, or alter its features at any time. Security. If a provider experiences a security breach, the user's data is put at risk. Hidden fees. Despite the convenience of the pay-as-you-go model, XaaS users can incur hidden or unexpected costs when working with a cloud provider. So the combination of cloud computing and ubiquitous high-bandwidth global internet access bodes well for XaaS growth. Signs from vendors and researchers point to XaaS going mainstream as a business model as customers bring more workloads into the cloud. Now, the XaaS market is projected to grow from $437 billion in 2021 to $2.4 trillion USD in 2029, and that's according to a Fortune Business Insights report. Now, some organizations hesitate to adopt XaaS because of security, compliance, and governance concerns. However, service providers are increasingly addressing these issues. Now, the convergence of 5G and in the future 6G, edge computing, big data, artificial intelligence, automation, machine learning, and the Internet of Things have all contributed to the move to the XaaS model and the cloud in general. So as businesses need to process more information, it becomes less and less economically feasible to host computing services on premises. So this has led businesses in many industry sectors to incorporate the cloud as part of their digital transformation. All right, so we're going to wrap it up here. Now you know about this something as a service, XaaS. So there's still more to be done. I'll see you on the other side of this one.